Hey buddies, how you doing? These deers are awesome. Hey buddy, what you doing? These are the local deer here. You saw them a little last night. Oops, there we go. Today's about getting stuff done, so go see if I can get my back spokes repaired. I have at least 2 of them. Pick up some spares just in case it happens again. Hey brother, how you doing? And then from there I'm going to try and figure out the schedule to get up to Makassar, the next island up. And yeah, that's how it pretty well is. So that's 6 kilometers to get to the bicycle shop, 6.5, and then to the port. All right, guys. Time check. It's about 11:25. Here we go. Little morning coffee first. Well, I had coffee, but one more caffeine for the road. Well, I'm not quite to the bicycle shop yet, but I got off the road to check this park out. Because $15 a night is a little expensive. This looked like it had some good possibilities for camping on both sides. On this side over here, which looks actually, I like the fact that it's overgrown a little. That tarp, right, I'm not sure if you can see that. That blue tarp right there, looks like someone's possibly living under that. Or, because that's on this side of the fence. Or the fact is, they might be one of the small businesses that's just using that as their, you know, to keep their equipment dry while they're not working, you know, like the little food stands and stuff. Their way of locking up for the night, and being on this side of the fence is probably safer. Yeah, I think this is a nice big place. I wouldn't have any problems getting out here, and you know, it's a track that's been overgrown a little and a soccer field, so this is, I marked it down, this is a possible good spot. There's some businesses on this side, but nothing to worry about. Well, I made the mistake of not bringing my rain gear, not bringing my plastic bags or anything for my phone, because I looked at the sky and I'm like, oh, it's not going to rain today. Well, guess what? And I also ended up bringing my Pocket 3 instead of my Action 6 camera, with nothing to cover it up with, no plastic or anything. And as you can see, I was wrong about it not wanting to rain. Just gotta wait out the storm. And it won't back off. Alright, I got it down to the shop here that's in Bima. And although they don't have the 29-inch spokes, they said they can fashion one. So, plus the master link, they're like, okay, all through Google Translate. But you're like, don't worry, we'll fashion one. There's 3 broken spokes now. And they gave me a good price. They gave me at $40,000 to fashion 3 spokes and a master link. But even if it's over that, I don't mind. You know, but it shows that right off the bat, they don't, you know. Everybody's there. So anyway, I'm happy. They're going to fashion it. They're going to fix my chain and everything for a good price. But yeah, I'm lucky to have them. This is the place's name right here, guys. I'll leave the full name in the on the bottom so you guys can look them up if you're here. Did it come up? Getting new subscribers. Hey, this is YouTube. Okay, I'm showing them a YouTube channel. Let's see if it comes up. Trying the new stickers here. Zoom in. Doesn't work? No. I'll try. I'm gonna have one hell of a time trying to get back home. But for now, I'm dry. Little camera. It's a cool camera though. I like it. So what it looks like is they're fashioning me a 29-inch one from using a 27.5 one. Or yeah, so but what it needs to be, he's stretching the metal as far as I can tell. He's banging it until it stretches the metal, and so yeah, they're literally fashioning me one. And he measures, and then yeah, blacksmith's away. You got to do what you got to do, right? Well, we'll find out. It's better than not having one. You know what I'm saying? The metal will be weakened a little bit because it's being, you know, it's being stretched and it's being banged on. But the fact is, the alternative is not to have one at all. So, yeah. Well, I just almost knocked the camera. Well, I did knock it out of my hand. It went flying in the air and I grabbed it, but I twisted the neck a little. Oh, we got it done. It took him a long time. He got a lot of work done into it. He got it all trued, so that was him truing it. He also fixed my chain, so everything, I think it was only $70,000, so I'm very happy with the price. Hey guys. Yeah, photo guys. This is everyone here. So this is the whole crew that works on the bicycle. Lots of time, man. We're gonna get a photo, guys. First off, this is YouTube, right? YouTube, and we're gonna get one still shot. Everybody fit in. Hey, YouTube. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, thank you. All right. This is the port. We're going to Makassar. I talked to the security officer for a bit there to find out exactly how often they leave. He showed me on Instagram where to find the schedule. He showed me where I can buy a ticket back at the office, but they close here in an hour. He told me that they leave maybe 3 times a month. So that's a little better than 1 time a month. So I'm happy with that, but it means I have to figure out, get the ticket early, because I guess probably if they don't have enough people, I don't know. I guess if they don't have enough people, they don't go. So he's like, yeah, definitely get a ticket early. Maybe they sell out because it's only 3 times a month. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's back here in the... Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm gonna go check out their office and then see if I can book a ticket. And I'm trying to figure out the best route I can get the most of Indonesia in. And it looks like going to Makassar directly from here is probably the best. Oh crap, that's just what I need. Crap. I don't know if that's from... I have no idea if that's from him or if that's new. Ah, jeez. Man. Okay. I gotta go back and see if I can get him to fix that. Like I said, I don't know if it's from him or... Because, alright, I gotta get back to the bicycle shop before they're closed. Okay, he took out a few of my links. I'm like, that's a lot of links to be taken out. But I think it was basically the repair that was done just didn't hold. He ended up putting back on my master link. It was a different kid this time, but he was putting back on my master link that I had before. I'm like, that's the one I just had. And so, hey, as long as I'm rolling again, you know, that's all that matters. But I gotta figure out how to get back. I'll have to go to the office tomorrow to inquire about the ticket, because they're gonna be closed by the time I get there. Yeah?
I am security.
Okay. Ticket sales counter. Okay, very helpful lady right here. She is helping me get through everything. But yeah, I got a ticket for on Sunday, and it'll be Sunday to Sunday. I'll be there. Hello everyone. I decided I needed to stop this video and interrupt you with some information. Otherwise the video is not going to make any sense. When I went to and purchased my ticket, I did not purchase a ticket going up to Makassar in Sulawesi. I didn't go there. I decided to go to the next island over to Baja in East Nusa Tenggara. The reason for this is the ferry that goes from Bima up to Makassar was sold out for this week. It's weekly, so it's once a week, and it was sold out for this week. So I'd have to wait around here until next week, and you know, so I'd be basically paying the high prices and the rent around here and stuff like that. I could just leave and go camping, but they had a ticket that was open for this Sunday, because it's every Sunday that they leave, to go over to Baja, and Baja is the next island going east instead of going north. So with the help of everybody that's over on the Telegram group, I've more or less figured out a perfect route. Once I land in East Nusa Tenggara, it's 500 on the northern coast route, 590 kilometers to get all the way over to Larantuka. It was the port on the farthest east side of the island, so I'd go all the way through. And if I get there by the 28th of February, which should be enough time, it's very mountainous though, so it's going to be slow going. This island is going to kick my butt. It's going to, because there's a lot of elevation climbing and drops and climbs and drops. So yeah, I'll be really testing my my toughness on this one. But if I get there by the 28th, which I should, then I can catch that ferry out to go up to Makassar. So I don't have to wait around. So this Sunday, I'm actually leaving to the next island eastbound, not northbound. So that's the whole plan. I'm throwing in an extra island. I'm going to be doing a lot more kilometers. So what does that look like? It looks like this, and I'll put the route in down below. That doesn't look like it picks up too well there, guys. So I'll just cut in this picture in. I'll be taking one ferry over to East Nusa Tenggara, riding on the northern route all the way over to the far east side, jumping on one of those ferry trips on the 28th and going up to Makassar. And then I can start my journey northbound to get to all the other islands that I haven't hit yet. And I should by that time be on my last 2 months to try and finish off the rest of Indonesia. So time strain, not super bad, but not super good. So we'll find out as we go along. Okay, that's the backfill on all the information. Sorry, I just, it was in my mind that you guys already knew, but as I was editing, I was like, oh, I need to jump in and do something. So back to the video, guys. Yeah, early morning.
Early morning
3 o'clock in
at
the morning,
3
a.m.
Ship go to Labuan Bajo.
Okay.
You can check in
At 12 midnight.
at night tomorrow.
Okay,
Yeah?
okay, I got you.
At
So,
night tomorrow, you just saw a ticket and your passport.
okay, so I'll stay here one night, and then at
Okay.
midnight I go over there.
I'll say
Hey,
tomorrow
thank you so
and
much.
I'll
And thank you.
Bye-bye.
Awesome, thank you so much for your help.
See you tomorrow at night.
Okay,
Yeah.
very friendly spot, man. Very easy. Only 105,000 to get over there, so that just puts you a little over $6. About $6, let's just call it. Yeah, very helpful. That's done. I just need to find probably a Red Doors was a recommendation by a local. Hey, brother. So I'll go stay at Red Doors for tonight. Tomorrow I'll show up at midnight. I can check in then. Just hang out. It's 3 o'clock in the morning type thing. So that's the plan. On to the next island. All right, I'm here checking out Swamp Park during the daytime. This side's a little dirty for possibilities for camping. Sorry, let me finish that thought. It's not that bad. This is a wall that's like, what'd you say? Not quite 10 feet tall, but you know, it's too much of a drop. I'd have to go way down here past a little daytime coffee shops, you know, street vendors. So, but if I get a little farther this way, out from the tucked corner, like right along here is not that bad. It's fairly clean, and the ground's fairly dry, probably because the big trees here are just absorbing a lot of that. I don't know. I'd rather not sleep in this park, but I'm not ruling out the possibilities. If I find a good camping spot, I'll do a little city camping. Pretty clean back here. It's pretty clean back here. A little woodworking area. Nice. That's nice. Wow, this is awesome. Huh. So I know someone's keeping this tidy, but try and get all this in. That's neat. Someone's really taking care of this. I wonder if I could stealth camp back there, or if someone already stealth camped. As long as you pack up early enough in the morning and leave. It's raining. Usually there's no problem with getting away with that, but you just got to make sure you get up early. You don't sleep in too late. Oop, the rain's starting to hit. Hello. Just kind of coming back here. Looks like a little food vendors. Oh, it looks nice. Got a little table set up and everything. Very clean back here. Hello. And I just ate the spot I was at. I didn't realize that they give away free breakfast. And yeah, it's very nice here. So I just kind of got sidetracked. Yeah, got nasi, everything. Well, I know where to come now if I get hungry. So I was actually checking this part out. I'm glad I didn't camp here because all the tables were set up, you know, put away the other day, and I was looking at that spot going, oh, I could probably camp here. It was dark. And I was actually looking back there. This seemed too overgrown. And now I know why that was, why I was looking at that spot, because she keeps it clean. Yeah, this is everything I missed. This is camping area right here. Hey, what's up, brother? This is too overgrown. I'm gonna go check this out. See, I thought this ended here and it went into the waterway, like right over here, but it actually continued back. I couldn't see it because it was dark. You could, but it'd be too muddy. Anyway, I better put this camera away. Alright, now I got my Action 6 out. So if you're wondering which camera I'm using, I'm switching back and forth between the two. I like the steady cam of the Pocket 3. The Pocket 3. The fact that it just stays nice and, you know, a smooth, you know, pan across the landscape and everything. But I like the waterproofness and the very wide, extreme wide angle of the Action 6. So Google, now my app, YouCut, does not keep that in order, but Google Photos does. So Google Photos uses the metadata of the picture to keep everything in a proper timeline. So while I'm setting it up and editing, makes it very easy just to put everything back in its proper timeline between the two cameras. So which camera am I using? At least for the last few videos, they've been both. So, and there's no rhyme or reason to which one I'm pulling out and when. If there's a lot of the landscape I want to take in, I use the ultra wide. And if I want the nice smooth pan across the whole landscape while I'm riding my bicycle, my Pocket 3 works a lot better on my bicycle, where this one has the rocking effect, you know, motion of, you know, of like I said, like a pirate ship, like you're on a pirate ship. But also the ultra wide angle allows me to get pictures of my bicycle while I'm riding it, where the Pocket 3 doesn't. It just basically focuses on my upper body, and you have to, you just assume that I'm riding my bicycle because everything going by so quickly. Obviously I'm not running that fast. So I just want to update everybody. That's what I've been doing, just switching back and forth between the two cameras. Hello. Alright guys, that's it for now. Still scouting out camping spots. Huh. I could get away with camping here. As long as it didn't fill up with water on a hard rain, on a sideways rain. It's clean enough. Still right next to the main road. No way there without getting wet. Ah, there you go. Under a bridge. That's too dirty. Tempting but dirty. Yeah, I can't get there without getting wet. Don't worry, I'm not doing a graveyard. Not today. This is a convention hall. At least that's what the sign says, convention hall. It's got some possibilities here. All right. Well, y'all, I decided to make an executive decision as head of this company to stay in a hotel room tonight. I know, he said, after all that searching, well, it's searching and it's rain and it's muddy, and I'm going to be up all night tomorrow because there's no point in getting a room if I got to leave at 3 o'clock in the morning. So this was a recommendation from the guys at the bicycle shop yesterday. All the rooms run around $250, no matter where you go. And it's got toilet, shower, cold water shower maybe. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But it's a red doors property, so not bad. Let me do a quick run through. And I figured, since I'll be leaving on the 3 a.m. ferry trip tomorrow, I'll just be, after I check out of here at noon, then I'll be up the whole time. There's out front. It's not that bad little spot. It was $250,000. Hey brothers. So $250,000. There's a little restaurant in there here, and this also gave me a chance because they have the QR codes for Chris for the payments system. I was able to try out my GoPay, and it worked good. It worked good. So I got it paid on donations from you guys. Thank you so much for buying me the room. And they have a restaurant right here with So I don't have to go far for food, and decent prices too. 20,000, 23. Yeah. So that's it for now. Tomorrow is, well, not technically tomorrow, but kind of tomorrow, is about hanging out until 12 o'clock, get on the boat, and check in at the boat. They say I had to pay at the docks for my bicycle, which is kind of sketchy because usually it's included in the price of the ticket. Meaning when I buy a ticket online, up to this point, it's all been like included in the ticket. And so they got me a ticket. They said pay at the dock. Only one person there spoke English, so I was grateful for that. And there's always that possibility of the hiccup, you know. They're like, no, you're supposed to be paying online for your bicycle or whatever. But yeah, that's me. I see it half empty until I drink the other half. I always look at everything like the possibilities are there, so I expect them if they do pop up. I'm not trying to think negatively all the time. It's just how my brain works. I try and figure out all the ways that it could possibly go wrong, so I can start forming a plan B, or that I'm not hit off guard by it and not knowing what to do. So, yeah. So tomorrow is the trip to the next island, and we keep on moving. This is going to be a very, very trying to get through the next island is going to be very mountainous, and it's going to be very mountainous, and I'm going to have about 780 kilometers to get all the way across it to the next port, and I have to try and get there by the 28th. That's going to be about 2 weeks even. That's not a like impossibility, but with all the mountains, it can slow me way down. So I just need to make sure that I put on over 50 kilometers a day, which doesn't sound like much, but when you're climbing hills, it is. And yeah, this next island I'm expecting to actually really kick my butt. But we only can tell when we get there. All right, guys, the adventure continues, and regardless if it's hard or not, it should make for good TV. All right, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.